Hi friends, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Deborah and I like to create content about fashion, makeup, shopping or lifestyle. And today's video, I have to give out a shout out to one of my regular viewers who kindly commented on my last video that went up last Saturday. I'll link it down below, where she commented that she liked my makeup and if I could kindly do a video about what I used to create it. And that was a surprise to me, I have to say, because that look is my go-to quick 5-minute look that I just use whenever I have to pop out to the shops and I need to disguise what Mother Nature has kindly blessed me with. Sunken eyes, dark purple eyeshadow, uneven skin toned, and pretty much lackluster coloring. So it was very nice to get a compliment about my makeup because it is my quick 5-minute look that I feel would be useful to anyone, whether you're over the age of 50 like me, or whether you're under 50 and you just need a quick 5-minute makeup look that will get you ready for the day and ensure that people don't ask you, are you okay? You're looking a little bit tired today. Which really isn't the case because I get a full night's sleep, but what can I say? I'm aging. So this is the face of a 54-year-old woman. So before I pop out the door, I really need to do something about the dark circles, the purple eyeshadow, the lack of coloring on my lips, and the uneven skin tone on my face. So my go-to for that is basically a tinted moisturiser that I can apply, and then concealer under my eyes and around my eyes and the dark areas. Then with a little bit of bronzer and blush and a little bit of eyeshadow, and I'm out the door. Because I can't do two things at once, which is apply makeup and talk logically at the same time, I might not be able to talk a lot as I'm applying my makeup, but I'll do a voiceover in that case. And also, if you'd like to watch me attempt to do this early on in my YouTube career, where I created a video about getting Zoom ready for a meeting in less than 10 minutes, I'll link that down below for you as well. It's hilarious. Anyway, if you're interested in watching my quick 5-minute makeup application to get out the door without looking like death warmed up, then let's get on with it. I'll start off by first tying up my hair. Let's get started with the foundation. So I do have the timer going on in the background just to keep me on track. So I'm starting off with the tinted moisturiser that I apply all over my face. And I'll put in all the details of what I'm using later on. And this is the longest step because I'm trying to get it into my skin and blend it in. Next comes the handy concealer. And a little bit of my all-over concealer from Lancome on those spots that the moisturiser hasn't covered up. And the time is going on. Now I set that. And that's it. 2 minutes just spent on foundation. Now comes the bronzer, and bronzer is my friend when it comes to hiding lackluster skin tone. I use it a bit like a sculptor to try and create a little bit of colour where the sun could have potentially hit my face, and also hide jowls and create a little bit of cheekbones. A little bit of blush And one trick that I use when I'm using bronzer is actually to apply it on the eyelid, just to give a little bit of colour towards the end of my eyes. Okay, let's blend it in. Time's running on. Here I'm applying a little bit of highlighter to the inner corner of my eyes just to brighten up that area. And I'm adding some iconic London eyeshadow here, just for a little bit of a satin finish and a little bit of brightness to the middle of my eye. The eyeliner is a brown eyeliner that I applied to the last half of the outer corner of my eye, and this creates depth for my mascara to create the look of thicker lashes, but also to elongate and lift my eye. And here I am brushing out the eyebrows just to give a little bit more definition and fill out any empty gaps. Mascara. And now I only apply mascara on my top eyelashes, only because if I apply mascara on the bottom, because I already suffer from deep set eyes, it will create shadow and actually emphasize even more my eye bags. I'm just going to go over the end a little bit with a little bit more of that bronzer. And a little bit under my eyes, just to extend out the eye. Now the lips. And lipstick is a must. A little bit of lip balm. And just a little bit of highlighter. Blend it all in. And let's just set it. Okay, so it's not a major look. I haven't gone crazy with the eyeshadow, but let's just organize my face a little bit. Okay, so it's not a major look. It is a very simple 5-minute look. I will have to edit out the bloopers where I just stuffed up and dropped things. But it literally does take 5 minutes. Of course, you know, some people are slower than others or faster than others, but literally, if I'm not concentrating on recording or trying to talk and say something witty and funny as I'm recording, literally this takes me 5 minutes. Now, I've recently decluttered my bathroom. I have mentioned it a couple of times in a couple of my videos, in my past videos, that my bathroom was just looking a little bit too chaotic for me. And when I'm surrounded by a bit of chaos, my brain can't function. It's like, it stresses me out. So what I did in decluttering that was actually eliminate a lot of the products that were creating stress. And what I mean by that is multiple moisturizers and multiple foundations, and just removing them and just sticking with one and using it up until it runs out. And this is the one that I settled on to finish off first. It's a Laura Mercier. I love it. It is the Tinted Moisturiser and it is the 2W3 in Natural. It's nice and easy to apply, as you saw, and I think I like the finish of it that it gives me. So that's what I started with. I then used again, these are all products that I'm trying to use up because I just had them in my stash. So the other product that I used was the Naturally Radiant Concealer by Born This Way in Ferrous, which is a little bit light, but I like the lightness around my eyes because it brightens it up. For anyone like me who's got deep circles and natural purple eyeshadow, then you know that you need something lighter to brighten up that area. So I use that, and then I use some of the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer just to neutralize some of the redness from around here and even out my skin tone. I set the lot with the Innoxa Hyaluronic Hydrating Finishing Powder, and this is the color Translucent, and again, running out, trying to use up my stash. The eyeshadow is from the iconic London palette that came in my ASOS advent calendar. I'll link that the video where I opened this down below. I have to say the ASOS advent calendar was a favorite last year, and I'm really happy, and I think I'll be buying it again for 2022. So this iconic palette comes in 4 colors, and when I'm doing more than a quick 5-minute look, I will actually use the brown and play with all the other colors as well. But today I just used the Rags to Riches, which is this color here, and it's a lovely coral pink with a hint of a shimmer, and I like the way it brightens that center area where I applied it. The contour that I use is my go-to Hoola Benefit bronzer, and the blush that I use is a lovely faint pink color. It is the Gold Rush by Benefit, and I love this because, oops, let me get away the mirror. It's a lovely, again, coral pink color in a lovely warm tone. I've hit pan, but it doesn't matter, there's heaps still left in here. Highlighter that I use for my cheeks is the E.L.F. in white gold, and the highlighter that I use in my corner, I mean, I could have used the E.L.F, but I do like the softness of the L'Oreal oil eyeshadow. This is number 20 in Queen, and I love this for this corner here in my eyes. I mean, I really could use it for up here, but I use both. Then the lip liner that I used is the Urban Decay Rush. It's a 24/7 a glide-on lip pencil. The eyebrows, it's the Gimme Brown. It's well used, but I'm running it out. And the mascara that I used is the Shiseido Control Chaos Mascara Ink. This is new to me. I picked it up at TK Maxx. It was a steal. I think I picked it up for $14.99. The eyeliner that I used on my eyes is the L'Oreal Voluminizing Smoldering Eyeliner in brown. And what's left? Oh yes, the lipstick was the Estee Lauder in the Mule Rose 29. I'm going to be able to see that. And the lip gloss was the L'Oreal. And I can't tell you what this is called. It's pink because it's well used and it's faded underneath. But I'll apply it in the description down below or on the screen just to make it easier for you if you're interested in knowing what the color was. Yes, and last I used the E.L.F. setting spray, just an oldie but a goodie, and as I said, I'm using up my stash, so I'm using everything that I've got before I go out and buy a new one. Having too many products is actually overwhelming at the moment, so I've decluttered and I'm using up my stash. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already subscribed, and let me know in the comments below whether you enjoyed it and whether you'd like to see me produce more of this kind of content where I show you how I do my makeup. Now, I'm not a beautician or a makeup artist. I've got no experience except the 54 years of experience of playing on my own face with makeup and colors. And thank you very much for watching this video. I truly appreciate your time, and I'll see you next time.